Hello everyone and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Homestuck for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're seconds of the future, but not that many. John here is, sort of having a nervous breakdown, it seems. And, Rose is trying to snap him out of it. So, let's see if we can, get him back on track here. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. As we're on page 470 now. Rose, deploy the punch designates. Game? Just boot it up. It's taking a second. There it goes. Okay, cool. Oh my god. She's... What the heck is she doing? Oh, she's deploying. Oh, that's the punch designates. I see. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shell you collected to use and finally deploy the punch designates. It is in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough and would help to know what it does. I just love how we deploy absolutely random stuff. And even we have no idea what it does. Like, we know what the name is called, but we don't actually know what the object does. Oh my god. All the clowns are here. Look at this one. This was my favorite. He's hilarious. Oh, determined. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now, so try to be careful. Oh boy. So I could see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But, you know, my head feels like it's, clearing up. I think I'm alright now. Rebuild the claw hammer and return it to the Specubus. Doop, 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 doop. You are getting way better at this sort of thing. Now I was thinking about the rabbit. What we need to do is we need to find the rabbit from Monty Python's Quest for Holy Grail and let this guy loose on everything outside, because that would be awesome. Confront the Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Wah! Wah! Thank God for your sanity has returned, so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. 3 sons of guns. No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Ride. No one but you. On my song. Why is it not playing? That's a cool song. Why is that not playing? Oh. I had to hit Giddy Up. Okay. There we go. I was like, that's a cool song. Somebody's here, but I can't click on it. Oh, this guy's eating that. Dude, this music is awesome. The kind score is 0. Oh, wait! I didn't even know I tried to click on this and nothing happened. No! Can I redo this? Wait. Go back. Let me see if I can redo that. Continue on. Okay, so... Oh, I had to click this before I clicked this. That's what. Okay, use arrow keys to operate the Pogo Ride. Go for insane combos. As usual, quoted by Alexis Gankro Banesser. Okay. There we go. Yes! Woohoo! lost it after a certain point. I couldn't get points. I tried, messing with it. It just didn't work. So, Flightless. Submit. All right. Go for insane. Okay. Drop something heavy on those imps. Whoa! Whoa! Splat. Well, that works. What happened to this guy? Oh, he buggered out. Okay. That's one way to take care of one of these guys. Rose, my piano! Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. I'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist. So that means I have to go out the back door? Yes, is there a problem? Well, I may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right, that does sound dumb. Can you see her in the kitchen? Yeah. What's she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get that grist up to me somehow? Maybe. Use Pogo Ride to fling the grist through the window. Boing! Boing! Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. I just never know with these gaming abstractions. Drop the Pogo Ride and... Oh, that's smart. Instead of boinging it, you're picking up, but there are some that we're missing now. Oh, look at this. Well, we got some of them. John, get the grist. Boink, boink. There you go. Now, why don't you go check out the Desindex? You can do that while I get to work. On what? Level up for slaying the imp. The piano is leveling up. The piano in its valiant effort has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, I would have raked in so many boon dollars. You have no idea. So many. It's time to build. Oh. Well, the ladder going straight up. Maybe we could have built it over here to get the chest. Oh, there's a little guy back here. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. There's one over here, too. Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, okay. But this sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John. Arrgh! Well, what are you building? Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually. Oh, man, I could have warned you about stairs, Rose. Why can't you build me an elevator? That one just went straight up. Ah. Unfortunately, we don't get grist for that because he just fell into the abyss. I told you, dog. I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening. Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations. I told you, Rose. I told you about the stairs. Okay. Consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non sequitur. Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He's so dumb. Use a build grist to construct an observation tower on the roof. Man! Oh, we may be able to... why couldn't you build it a little farther? We could have gotten to the other roof. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious. But you can get started with something, a foundation for upward construction at least. Check the cabinets for imps or... Check the cabinets for imps. No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Oh my gosh. Dads love shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is. Bring 2 cans of shaving cream. Boink, boink. Ah! What just flew out the window? What just flew out? Whatever that stick is. Did it land on one of these guys? Oh, it went in the hole. Wow, that's a hole in one. Good shot. You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. Oh, it's a telescope. Okay. Ride the Pogo Ride. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. Oh, okay. We threw away the towel and we got the Pogo Ride. The towel floats down back to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Hey, our bathroom is sort of fixed. I mean, nothing is attached anymore or piped, but hey, it's something. Check on my Nana Quinn, see what's cooking. Oh my god, that is a lot of cookies. That is a lot of cookies. Stay away from my cookies. Wait, go back. Damn it. No, okay. John, oh my god. Oh, he tried to take a cookie and he got zapped by Nanaquin. Holy cow. Make your way to the study. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's got a fire poker and a jester head. Oh my god. There's a lot of them. It looks like the imps had taken his shiny to the crux trooter. Crooksite and black goo everywhere. Right, this Slimer Pogo and one up that imp. Boingy, boingy, boing. Look at the shaving cream. Oh, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you might anyway brandish your deadly armaments. Ride your steed to victory. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, got one. We heard this one. This is incredibly dangerous. We got another one. Flip out. Let's see how they like the old double barrel leather blaster. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Looks like we got... He jumped off in time and then we landed on that thing. Ah! Oh, we lost some HP and now we're surrounded. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up. Oh my gosh. It looks like he's about to kill the ghost. Oh my goodness, we became the villain in Con Air. We became Cyrus the Virus. Ah! Don't move or the Pogo gets it. Yes! We're now Cyrus the Virus. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. Oh, what are we doing? Nice abscond, dude. Refrigerator, level up for slamming imp. The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns $285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it shows a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my silver fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. Still one here. Huh? Oh, look, it's got the logo on that. I blocked the entrance to the site. Give me some space to look up what the does next. John, imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Drop something heavy on one of those imps. Doop, 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 doop. Hey, wait! You're supposed to drop it on an imp, not... I mean, it worked. John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oblivious to the commotion behind you. This guy. You suddenly find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there's probably one in the kitchen, but your path is blocked by your refrigerator. John is completely unresponsive. What the heck is that nincompoop doing? I don't know. Years in the future. I love his eyes. It's so cool. But let's not get totally carried away here. Wait, did he just smile with his eye? A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Typical human. Please, thank you. You're welcome. Good day. How do you do? Splendid. And you? Gratification. Further courtesy. Favor is mutually curried. Rip. Burp. Much. Elixir known as T. Absurd vestigial fourth digit is cantilevered? What? Everyone is polite. Rip. I don't even know what this word means. Cantile beard or V-red. Cantile. What is can? I'm assuming it means like extended. Cantile beard. A projecting beam or structure, fixed or supporting only at an end. What? A cantilever is any rigid object that is fixed at one end and extends out over empty space. Street signs, airplane wings, shelves, fan blades, and some bridges are all examples of cantilever. Huh. Okay. I was not expecting that one, but okay. All right. I think that's all for this page, right? Yeah. All right, back to the story. Oh, we're in a walkthrough again. Appendix 3 screen captures part 1. I can't take as many as like for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming. Okay, so we have pictures now. Co-player John assesses the environment after transition to medium, followed by sprite sans kernel. Prototype once pre-hatched, completely useless in this form. Severed from suburban grid, house remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps seems navigating a powerless house to be a handicap, less in keeping with the spirit of game's principal statement and challenge. Internet connection remains stable as well. Will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threat, some like, oh, let's say hackers. Kill monsters, get grist, build onto the house. That's the game. Didn't know what the point of this was at the time. Binary trial and error on exhibit. Unsuccessful attempt at tier 2 prototyping. Knowing what I know now, I might have avoided using a backbreaking vague mecham for practical jokesters rife with antiquated lexicon and racist aphorisms. Either that, or I might have tried harder to succeed. Which one? Disconnect? Yeah. Final screen capture before I lost my internet signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter, but when I returned, the car was nowhere to be found, and the driveway plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mysteries, will they ever cease? Sprite prototype once more with grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and maternal, grandmaternal manner. So basically, the prototyping the first time was creating the clown world, and the second time was creating the Nana. Co-player has displayed inexplicably capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related? Contacted virus indigenous to realm? It should be known that he was kind of a weird guy anyway. Designates employed. Still no clue what it does. At mercy of co-player's foolish prioritization tendencies. Grist payload from slain foe. Whether I deal damage or co-player does, yield is same. So I have a significant advantage in battle, taking measures in my own hands to deprive John of hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. Building the point. Building upward, the point sharpened and directed. Okay. Steeds. What steeds? Has the whirlwind a home in your mains? Is there a sensitive ear alert as a flame in your every fiber? Hearing the familiar gong from above, all in one accord, you strain from your bronze chest and, hooves barely touching the ground, turn into straight lines cleaving the air, and all inspired by God, it rushes on. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here. The Barbasol. Another one of those things. Really? Egbert family? Really? Oh, this one. A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see it here for some reason. Perhaps it's because John himself has never entered the room. It is possible I can see only in a sense what John can see or has seen already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. Ooh, interesting. Construct loft above John's room. Okay. Are you doing that so you can put another square thing on top? Aha, yes, that's what she's doing. Now we'll just build a ladder from here to here. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs. Oh, okay, that works. Can we get one over here so we can go up like this and up like that? Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. Seem to have broken him, and this guy's ready to jump on him. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? Where did this come from? Where did this just come from? Did I miss something? Looks like Rose dropped that on this guy, but we never saw it happen. Yeah, we never saw it happen. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks any. Oh, but thank you. Speaking of Dade, and now he's broken. He's cycling through responses. What is going on with Dave? Well, not Dave. Sorry. What's going on with our boy? John, come on. Need your help here. Thank you so very, very much, my dear available small primate. Dave's, face was on the screen. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. What is she doing? Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John, gather the grist and examine the designates. Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in your room and turn your attention to the punch designates all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station designed with a keyboard setup. Not unlike an old-fashioned computer, there is a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. Rose, answered Dave. Okay, so we take something out and it goes into the thing. Answer Dave. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? I mean, you're the one who should be wrist deep in the puppet behinds. What is the specified problem? The problem is I'm up to my god dang neck in all this puppet dong. You know, you look like the mannequin dick, except I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling god dang puppet, yeah. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostrate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word. I don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I burrow deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. I mean, it's like an apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like the Poboscopolix thing, I guess. Are you going to start rapping about this? What? No, listen. Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam. No, Jesus, stop! Of apocalypse, your thoughts eclipse a painted pair of parted lips. A dare, though, kiss to stir the air that teases toss of orange hair. And no faces flush and lovers fits, hands slugged plush as gloves befit. Dickinson, if you could shut your perfuming trap for just a half second. I mean, this is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous bottom being kind of jutting out and impotent or whatever, I'm gonna fly out the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or something. Well, let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to pick your fall. Observe the back of the first visible captcha log card. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you captcha log something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what the code was for. Dang, these things are hard to read. But then, you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Well, until now, perhaps? Examine the reverse side of Hammer card and Strife Specubus. Looks like your cards from the Strife deck have codes too. Yeah, it does. Enter the captcha code as seen on the back of the Pogo Ride card. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off, a green light begins blinking. Insert the card. So insert it here, punch. It's like a punch card now. Type in NZ7UN6BI. Okay. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. Attempt to retrieve the Pogo Foam card. Oh well, that should just be a simple matter of, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore. Or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punch card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the item in question. Assuming you got the cards right, that is. Mash the keys heedlessly. Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter DSKJHSDK. The designate stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. You figure it might as well just burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You can also figure might as well merge the two cans onto one card. Oh, cool. You're a little sad that your dad is around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through with a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers. Uh-oh. We're being spied on. Ooh. I think something's coming at him. Oh my god! What the heck was that? Oh my gosh! What is that? The bathtub? Answer. I think it was our bathtub. Answer your chums. Puppets? Awesome! That's really all there is to say on the matter. TGS changes mood to rancorous. John, I'm about to throw a bathtub to your wall. Watch out. Yeah, thanks for telling me now. Wow. That was so totally unnecessary. I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive. You mean those stairs? Man, those look like really poor stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb those? They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. We keep saving foes, collecting grist, expanding the cash limit. We may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. So why don't you just build a way up through the hole into my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No? Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on, what's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you never wondered what's in there or why it's been kept a secret from you? Well, I mean, yeah. Well, then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something like troubling in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh, but I don't have a very good feeling about it. Pff, whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Move the punch cards to John's room. Drag some crusade dowels up to John's room. Collect the grist, examine the safe. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying over without making a big fuss over it. You check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends has spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings, and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprise at least half the weight of the safe. Examine the family tome of humor. It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old. Perhaps it's an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery you have come to know and love. You capture log it, thinking you might give it a closer look later. Examine the contents of the safe. The Fatherly Gent's Shaving Almanac. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe I'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in the safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand. The Common Pornographer. Space rocks knock local blurbs block off. Populace oblivious to broader significance of events, assuming there is any, which there definitely isn't. Shortly after 4 a.m. today, a downpour of meteors in a residential neighborhood became yet another instance in a battery of recent rocky cosmological phenomenon. The incident, aside from property damage and loss of life, was downplayed by authorities as not all that big of a deal. Meteors! It seems he has been collecting scraps from the news all over the years. These articles go back decades. Look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift this safe. You are now a man, and as such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. Wait, who tests their son to see if they can lift a safe? Turn the card over. 024913. You guess it's a combination of safe. This is completely useless. Yeah, now it is. Examine the back of capture log card on the floor. I mean, Dad didn't expect us to, like, do that with the safe. All the zeros. Interesting. You guess these are all zeros? Or they are capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you'd think. Capture log the empty card. Oh my god. That just went flying. Yeah, that never gets old. Enter code on back of card into designates. It's now all ones. Hey, I see you over here. Punch the card. Wait, John, before you punch that, I was about to say, if you first look at, first took note of the card, then remove the card from the card, you could have punched the blank one. You would have only burned one card instead of two. Ah, yeah, you're right. Dang it. Throw my hat down in disgust. Whoa! Capture log punched, capture log card. Wow, say that 10 times fast. Capture log punch, capture log card. Capture log punch, capture log card. Capture log punch, capture log card. Yeah, that's a tongue twister right there. Whoa, sweet catch. Oh, she caught that? Whoa, she caught the PDA. Dude, that was amazing. What? Take the PDA. The two cards. The two card Silodex, inventory of dummies. Level up. Colonel Sesker, level up for slaying the imp. Climb to rung, pesky urchin. Got plus 15 gel viscosity, plus 40 cash limit, plus 5 man grit. And also, how much more money? 200 of the boon something. Yeah. Cool. Wow, we're leveling pretty fast. Whoa, look at this guy. Wow, that is trippy to look at. The Colonel soars to new heights on his etch ladder, reaching the rung, one man, Jalop vacuum, and pockets 95.50 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel aristocratic Southern Colonel. Oh wow, the Colonel leveled up a lot. Bathtub level up. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung Archimedes aqua cradle. Oh, I love that. That's so clever. Proceeding directly to the vaunted rung Taft Jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basic capacity remains unaffected. Why are we not getting enough money? Safe level up. The safe was slain in battle. Aww. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to to Valhalla. Oh, that's so great. God, this game is. I mean, this is. Oh, this game just is so clever with its humor. Oh, it's so good. Make your way up the stairs post haste. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable. Let's scramble! Oh my god, it looks like we fell off. Ah! Oh, we caught the edge. Lousy, stupid stairs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ignore locale and find the beta. Wander to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you actually don't care. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Troubles are brewing. Take the expensive ninja sword. What sword? There was a sword right here. What happened to it? Oh, it probably took it. Exit your bro's room. You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's iconic comics he left for you to check out. Where did Cal come from? What have I done? Animal, please start breathing. Oh God, please breathe. Okay. Make believe time is over. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. What will Lady do with me? She finds out. No one can ever know I had to hide the body, but where? Think, imagination. Arg, the one time I really need you. Click. Hello, Ralph. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. What do you play a game with me? I'm a huge Saw fan. But I don't really go to the movies because I can't. I'm usually either too busy doing other stuff, or I'm recording videos, or I just don't want to spend the money. But when Saw 10 comes out on streaming, you can guarantee it. I'll probably get it on the first week and watch it. Because I really love the Saw series. Don't talk about Saw 10 in the comments, by the way. Don't spoil things, please. Let me enjoy it. One of the greatest things about Saw are always the plot twists, you know? Okay, some of this stuff you know he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleed, like, ironically. But that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. And this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, I think this material is just a little too ironic. You just don't need to see this stuff right now. Go into the kitchen. No sign of Bo in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome dangerous stuff he leaves lying around. Dave, transfer katana to Strife Specubus. Look at all this. Look at that. Oh, look. Is that Cloud's sword from Final Fantasy VII? I mean, that looks like it, right? Even has materia slots in it. We have ninja swords. I'm not sure what this one is. Giant shears? You know what these look like? I was recommended that I play a game called Clock Tower on the channel. I didn't know anything of it, so I just did a quick Google search, and apparently there's an enemy that runs around with giant scissors. I guess these could be them. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played the game. I haven't seen enough of it, so I don't know for sure. Raphael's katana size, so they could be anyone's size. I forgot what these things are called. They're cool, but I forgot what they're called. Weird nunchucks. Why is that thing in a blender? Oh, Batman. That looks like Batman. It almost looks like a lightsaber of some kind. And there's the puppets. Why is this chain on the floor? And why are there a ton of rockets in our sink? No sign of bone here either. Right. Translate katana to strike Specubus. Well, with an excellent sense of threat, you think it's time you shift your katana to your Specubus. Figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Set blender to mix. No, don't kill the little guy. No! You guess bro has some fake blood capsules. That puppet? Pretty gross. Oh, poor guy. Oh, hey! Oh, what's the guy's name? Oh, I really wish... Oh, Is that thing spying on me? I forget the doll's name in the Jigsaw movies. I know it has a name. I just forgot it. Sorry. I love the movies, but I'm not... They never say what the puppet's name is in the movies. I'm pretty sure, but, you know, he has a name outside the movies. You spot one of your bros' many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems to me I had just been unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. Not totally sure how you feel about that. Well, it did want to play a game, I guess. Capture log the Buster Sword from behind the microwave. Yes, it is a Buster Sword. Did we just... Wait, what? Oh, we killed it. We killed it. Oh, well. Guess we don't want to play the game. Yeah, it is a Buster Sword. This might be the only thing in the old apartment that's a bigger piece of garbage than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. No! Come on, you gotta keep that. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII right now on the channel. You gotta keep that. Set blender to crush ice. Crush ice, not clutch ice. It's sort of bouncing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Hide the evidence in the microwave. Oh my god, that's a lot of. See, like his hobbies are cool and all, and he guess he's got to put his stuff somewhere. But if you just want to heat up a burrito or something, I mean, his kitchen is pretty much useless. Grab those fireworks. You capture log all the FIREWORKS 2121212222. 15 divided by 10 is 5. The sink has to offer. You just know these things are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like some of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Capture log the shurikens. You grab the shurikens, SHURIKENS 5, and hey, be careful you're putting that stuff, especially if we're looking to turn Silodex into a powder cake for the sharp things. Yeah, so this replaced our fireworks. This is why I think this is the most annoying system, because you literally are stopped from picking up more than certain things at a time. Why is there a dynamite in our sink? You put the box of fireworks. Oh, see, so instead of fireworks now, it's the box of fireworks, 3. Back into card 5 and prepare to start over. Or card 3, apparently. That sells it, you guess. Oh, because we thought fireworks goes to 5, but since it's a box of fireworks, now it's a 3. Take the nunchaku. You take the nunchuck, 3. Oh, jeez. Once again, grind without thinking ahead. Oh, man, I tell you, this has got to be the most annoying thing in the world. First, you capture log the box again, 5. Oh, no! Well, I'm definitely avoiding the shuriken trap, which you obviously set only moments ago. Oh, look at that. Did you see that jump? Look at the jump. Whee! You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Capture log each shuriken individually? Really? I mean, that's gotta be a pain in the butt. You grab each shuriken one at a time, knocking out those nunchaku. But no worries, you got a plan. Capture log the nunchucks. You take the nunchuck, 6. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been awesome to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you just gotta compromise with this modus. Examine the fetch modus. You flip over the fetch modus and check on the back. You're not really sure where it is. You're keeping this thing. Oh well. Who cares? Press the eject button. Ah, heck no. Not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. So eject. Eject all items from Silodex. Yeah, it'll be bad. Detect collisions. Change the Scrabble points hash modus. Changing hash function will eject Silodex, are you sure? First, you program your modus with the Scrabble points hash function, adding it to the list. Okay. Is that based on the game Scrabble? Q is 10? Yeah, I think that is based on the actual game Scrabble. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your Silodex to select it. You're not just gonna do that yet. No way. This seems more annoying than the other one. Check the box, detect collisions. Okay. Take the skateboard. And just what is this guy so happy about? What's he looking up at over there? You think if you just see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle. Whoa! Dude, the force of your swing caused the entire thing to fall back except the nose. You take the skateboard, 6. Actually, no you don't. Collision has been detected. You take the wheeled right, 7. Man, inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Well, that's clever how you can do that though. Capture log the unplugged power cord. You take the power cord, 5. Wait, no, not going to work. Oh, so the collision thing makes it so we can't take something if there's something already there? Think of a new word for power cord. You take the battery pack, 8. Darn it. You take the battery pack. How is it different? You take the battery pack, 9, using the Y as a consonant. Your Silodex reluctantly accepts. Really? It's tactically notoriously employed by Hashmap noobs. But you just don't care about that now. Besides, not like your bros around to see. That's really clever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is that? Just Planet Cal next to us. Search for some mad snacks. Yo! Oh, it's just little Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you've got to get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you ought to scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered, it would take a room full of snooty doggers commit mass open refrigerator. Oh god, oh my god, we almost died. Which sort of which? It's hard to see because it's moving. I'll have to see if I can get a better look at that. Oh god, more stupid swords. Of course you knew these were in here. But I'm not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages apart from me, you pretty much got no choice but hide the stuff away in your closet. Take the swords. Ah, the heck with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably bad swords and brace yourself for... Oh! It looks like it actually works. Yeah, you capsule log it. Number 2. Use the ice maker. It's still hot around here. You just spent several cherry... Oh my god. What is going on in your kitchen? You just spent several cherry bombs. Wait, who's that looking at you in the reflection? Dum, dum, dum! Oh, the thing is up there. How many of these are there? What is your problem? Why that little dude scamper off to this time? I have a feeling you're gonna get a, instead of a nanny, the nanny sprite, you're gonna get a cow sprite. Capsule log the cherry bombs. You go for the cherry bombs 9 unsuccessfully. After mulling over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes 1. Wow. You're really good at this, Dave. Dave, take blender. Blender 2 is a pretty simple word. You can already tell that's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher. That's really a much better name for it anyway, you'd think. Activate the garbage disposal. Stuff down Mr. Purple Guy into the garbage disposal. Aww. You're still not sure what he's... Oh, no! Still not sure what he's so happy about or what he's looking at up there. While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, whirling blade pitcher, into the disposal. But you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection, something above you. It says... Does it say Dave? Matt? Dave, look up. Hello, Dave. Oh my gosh, that is creepy. It's a hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. It's in the jigsaw piece. Bro's always tucking away in this store when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never even jostles. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about aping those movies. Use the turntables and cinder blocks to make for it. Hey, I like those movies, okay? Don't judge. It's a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it up to get up to the hatch. Wow, that's really good. Yank cord. It's time to face your destiny. No going back now. Hello, Dave. No! This is hell. Squish. Ah! Oh my god. Look at that. Yeah, there was pretty much no way that was going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Show his typing as... Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in the puppet behinds? What's the specific problem? Oh, so this is the same dialogue. Yeah, it's the same dialogue as before. Because here's the rap. So if I see one more bomb, I'm gonna fly off the handle. Let's hope there'll be a squishy area somewhere below the handle to break and fall. Okay, so that was the handle that he was doing. Ah, okay. Read the note hatch. By the way, should I reread these if I've already read them? Because this is pretty obvious it's the same, right? Read the note on the hatch. Ooh, Batman. Bro, roof now. Bring Cal. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Dave, bust out the puppet bottle like the one. B, the other guy. You are now the other guy. Take the dowels and sheets from bed and make a tent. This is so much fun. A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. Carve a totem of the punch pogo card. What happened there? It looks like it was ejecting out. Rose was ejecting out something. You put the punch totem card containing the pogo ride in the slot and carve a totem from one of the quicksite dowels. Repeat the process with other cards and dowels. Okay, so we're making shapes. Use a card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with the random code you punch over the shaving cream card for the heck of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards. Do the same thing with the capture log card. You make a totem for a capture log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem, if you ask you. Okay, if you ask you. Collect the totems. Okay. You store the totems in your Athenium. Produce a capture log card. So I made a bunch of cards. The Alchemy requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decide to use shale since it seems generally less useful than the bill grist as of now. Make a whole bunch of them. Whoa, did you just make all those? Yes. Sweet, thanks. What'd you do with all the blue wobbly vase looking things? I brought the totems out to the Alchemy to test them. I'm taking some things into my own hands to save some time. Okay. So that's what she did before with the thingamajig. You create a hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist. You make a pogo ride 2. -5 build, 1 shale. You use the totem card with a random code. You create a rocket pack? What? And did that guy just bounce off with my pogo? Get back here! With some random garbage stuck inside it. Looks like a cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. The items have rendered the device completely inoperable. You think you might as well put this junk to use. Ah, splat. Collect the cards. Use a little strategy. First you grab Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. Then the cards. Then you eject a PDA. Then the book again. Then flush the cards into your deck. Nice going. Wise Guy flew out. So, book, get the PDA, add the cards. Oh, sweet. Nice going. Turn on detect the collisions. Eject Philo FIFO. Eject Philo FIFO. You flip your fetch mode, but find no such option. This is idiotic. Read book and be the wise guy. Be the wise guy. I thought it was going to take me to someone else. It's literally the wise guy. From the street to the screen by Cavaney. Blood loss in the Big Easy. New Orleans, 1977. The close-up room at the Magic Castle was this mean little box that tended to fill up with so much smoke you'd swear someone was cremating a wet dog in there. In walks Anderson. There isn't much that gets liquor to pause its journey from the table to my lips, but I'll be the bastard love child of a listless octoroon if that kid wasn't the cat that swallowed the canary in the dapper little hat. It looked like it was testing the tensile strength of his suspenders to the dang near limit with a pair of cocky thumbs. I wasn't impressed, but I was a fool. Somehow, in my motion for another beverage, he'd already slipped into a polite conversation at a table held down by some notoriously burlesque regulars. He had them in no time flat. They were melting butter into his glass ramekins. Whatever tidy yarn he'd spun to win them over, I didn't catch a word of it. One of them laughed. I was angry. Envious? Maybe a little. Yeah, you bet I was. Anderson had one of those little wooden finger choppers that Mickey Hades used to sell. The kind where the blade could be removed and clearly shown. It was a very convincing little guillotine that did not look like a novelty store toy. Harry would get a guy to examine the chopper and then cut a cigarette in half. Then he held the guy's hand up and told this silly story. The story, of course, was artifice. a distraction for the guy in the audience while he worked his stuff with the chopper. Or it would become that, once his famous chopper trick was perfected, vaulting him into fame, fortune, and the crowning position in the television judiciary. With what became his signature aplomb, Anderson was in moments of front of beast-pocketed gauze, profuse apology, and redoubling determination. It's really amazing how hard it is to find a bloody sausage-sized piece of a guy on the floor of a room that dark and smoky. Impossible. I think we all proved. Just as impossible as blind Willie Buttermilk Stubbs was going to find it to work his trumpet tomorrow night without his twiddling fingers. You never really understood what Cavanaugh's relationship to Anderson was, or why he wrote this book about him. His ambivalent attitude toward your favorite magician in these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird. And to be honest, you tend not to read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. Harry and I never speak anymore. A hole in the ace, aka the a-hole trick. Here is a perfect example of how Harry could ruin several decks of cards, waste everyone's valuable time, and have you love him for it. He was good at that. One day, he noisily emptied his suit jacket pocket into the hood of his car in search of a change for the meter. A clunky metal thing slid from the pile and bounced it on the sidewalk. As I retrieved it for him, I asked what he was doing with a hole puncher in his pocket. His face lit up at the question like it was an elf, and I asked him how he felt about climbing into the hollow of a big tree to bake some cookies or something. The 2-foot 6-inch height differential between us causes these comparisons to enter my mind. A small crowd had already gathered around even before we produced the first pack of unmolested cards. How people seem to gather and how they even know a street performance is about to take place, I'll never know. It's perhaps Anderson's greatest trick, luring the marks like that. I wanted to ask if he was sure about this performing in broad daylight. He was used to working in dark rooms. It was usually the first thing out of his mouth when he would queer a trick. I'm really more accustomed to working in a darker room than this. But Harry was excited, and had already butchered the first deck of cards with the hole puncher, and issued the first round of apologies to the crowd. These were like the premier apologies, the sort that got the folks loosened up a bit before the 7-course meal of ingratiation that would inevitably follow. He asked me for a fresh deck of cards, and I gave him one. The principle behind the trick in theory, as he explained to me later, was to punch holes in what appeared to be one card, but was in fact 2 or more together. Hence, the difficulty he often had in squeezing the puncher with his little elfish hands, then using some coy maneuvers with his thumb, temporarily concealing the hole while he slid the card beneath it with his palm. The hole would seem to disappear or move to another part of the card. Oh yeah, that's right. Old hole in the ace trick. Interesting enough. Pertaining to punching holes in the cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea. Combine! Did these light up? Some of them did. You overlap 2 of the punch cards. They mask each other's hole patterns. Put both cards in totem lathe. You carve another totem using the new combined hole pattern. Take it to the alchemimeter. Oh man, this looks like Robes made a million hammers for some reason. Get all this stuff out of the way. You're about to make something so sweet. By the way, there's an imp right here. He's riding my Pogo. I made a Pogo Hammer. Sweet. That's cool. You got the Pogo Hammer. Practice with new weapon. Doink, 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 doink. Aww. This little guy's so sad now. Aww. But hey, the Pogo Hammer is really, really cool. It definitely is. What did you do? I combined the cards in the lot thing and made this. It is so sweet, man. Look at me go. I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work. Hey, thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson. Who? The show Night Court? No. Oh, well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Attack the nearest imp to test the Pogo Hammer's strength. You get a vicious... Oh my god! Where did we go? We just got launched. You get a vicious rhythmic bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Rider catapult sky high in the process. Is that gonna land on him? Oh my god, what the heck was that? Bonk. Where are we? Oh, sweet catch. Yeah. Dude, this girl's amazing. So we're up here now. What is up with this guy? He's like in a pogo of his own. And there's a guy climbing up. Hester John. Look at this. Hey, that was a pretty nice sweet catch. Save? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just like carry the bed around with me on it? Up to the gate up there. I can't interact with you directly or anything that you're touching if it will result in me moving you. See? Oh, that's lame. The game probably regards it as a kind of a cheating. In a way, thieving you of your own free will as a veteran and the need to advance by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator. Well, okay. All that skirting around kind of wore me out. I think I'm going to rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop some stuff on them if they sneak up too close? No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself. What? Come on! I have no idea what the heck Dave is up to or if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come though. Alright, I'm just gonna rest my eyes here for a second. Toby Fox? Toby Fox did this song? He's the guy who did Undertale. Oh, how cool is that? Well, my friends, well, he sleeps. I think I should sleep as well. Much love to you, everyone. You are the #1 YouTube comedian on all YouTube, and I can't thank you enough. So I'll just say thank you very much for everything that you do. I hope to see you again very, very soon. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.